Hello, friends. We are going through a real tough time. Probably many of us are really facing the brunt of it. With no oxygen, no beds, and the cases are just increasing like crazy. This second wave has really taken us by surprise. I just hope that probably we'll peak out and soon we will reach our normalcy. However, I'm not here to discuss about the pandemic. There are people, more expert than me, that can discuss those things. I'm here to tell you about one of the books that I've written. So, if you just go back a year back in time, exactly in on the end of the March last year, we just had for 500 cases. We went into a complete lockdown. We didn't know how this virus was going to behave, and then I spent a couple of months, introspecting, reflecting. I didn't know what to do because it was all work from home, and most of our essentials are coming to home, and it was really tough time. And then watching all the news on the TV, most of them very negative, and then I started cutting down on my TV time and concentrated on writing something. As I started writing, I looked at many of the things which I always wanted to write and reflect upon, and I found that I just found many of the things probably uh, which came out from my introspection, uh, and when I started compiling them, I was able to get a book, and when I looked through it, then I found that probably some of the very important things have come out of that from my introspections, my reflections, and particularly with the uncertainty which is prevailing with the new kids, new pass outs finding difficulty in getting jobs, and also the kind of uncertainty which is there, which is going to take away lot many jobs, conventional jobs. So I decided, why not make it a book. Probably it will be useful for kids in their 20s, early 30s also, because it contained many of the mistakes, you can say, or the decisions that I took during my career, and it resulted in some sort of ups and downs that I had to face. Some turned out to be right, some decisions were not, and in retrospect, when I look at them, I realize probably if I was informed enough, probably I wouldn't have done that. And this book is basically a reflection of that, and I just wanted to gift it to the new generation, the generation which is going to be the future of this country, uh, so that they can take more informed decisions. It's not just about the career that I've covered, but also uh, the different phases of life, like starting your life with a partner, uh, you know, having kids, moving on to the higher responsibilities, uh, then deciding when to decide for the buying a car, buying your houses, first house, and then moving on, how to plan for the retirement, corpus, and things like that. In India, typically what happens is the financial education is missing in most cases. And even I have seen many of the MBAs doing the same mistake of not financially planning their lives. And partly I have also committed that mistake, and I really feel like probably I would have done much better if I had had the knowledge earlier. So I would really request all of you out there to read my book, Pandemic: A Boon for Reflection and Introspection during your mid-career crisis as well as your early career, and eventually what you're seeing is also probably a changed world, with the kind of disruption which is happening, like much faster than it used to be happening earlier. The jobs are going to be vanishing faster than you can imagine, and that's where upskilling becomes very important. So I would request all of you to go out, grab my book. It might answer some of your queries, if not all, and you definitely can come back to me, and I will definitely like to help you in whatever way I can. Wherever you are, please take care.